Idaho State University Sports Camera Crew does live webcasts for all of ISU's football, men's and women's basketball, women's soccer, women's volleyball, women's softball, and track and field events to ESPN+. Students work with 3 professionals, John Young, who heads up the crew, Matt Roberts, and Mitch Popa, and learn everything they need to know about how to put on a live sports broadcast. And one of the best elements of this is it's not like an unpaid internship. Students are actually getting paid to pick up this experience. At the end of the experience, students can put on their resumes that they worked with ESPN and Disney streaming services throughout their career here at Idaho State University.
What I enjoy most about Sports Crew is just watching the progression of the students. We take people that have very little experience in production, and within weeks they're setting up the tripods and running the cameras and understanding the multiple facets that it takes to pull off a live production.
I would say it's kind of an interesting experience because we're broadcast on ESPN+, so we get kind of a professional perspective of sports broadcasting. But while also being a student, we can apply what we learn from broadcasting to other classes, especially when it comes to camera movement.
My favorite thing is honestly just how I feel when I'm working with the crew. I really like the energy of the games and the way we all work together as a team to put together a cool broadcast. You know, it's all based on one take, so live events. I really enjoy that. You know, you have one chance to get it right, and it's kind of thrilling. It's exciting when you get a good shot done like that.
Even when we have, you know, people that are students that leave and new people come in, and we have a lot of overturn in our crew, we still almost always have good camaraderie. You know, everybody gets along really well, and it's just a lot of fun to work through all these sports, starting with, you know, it's a little cold in the fall when we do soccer. It's a little cold in the spring when we're doing softball. Overall, I mean, it's a great experience to just do all of this with all of these people, and we always get the job done, and the crew does a great job doing it.
Yeah, the sports crew is you know, about 10 to 15 people, mostly students, who broadcast our live varsity athletic events from campus for ESPN+. So we're a live sports production crew, very similar to anytime you see live sports on TV, there's been a crew that's come in, set up cameras, connected them all together to a live switching board. Usually it's out in some kind of big truck outside the stadium. But you have a headquarters at the production board, and then this network of cameras and camera operators all over the stadium that's capturing the action. And the director is basically telling people what shots they should be getting and switching for the live audience, where camera 1 may be showing to the live audience, the director switches, now camera 2 is showing to the live audience, switch, camera 3's thrown to the live audience. And so we're all working together in real time to create this visual package that brings people virtually to the event in the arena that we're in.
I'd say for someone just starting, I would advise go into it confidently, even if you're unsure, like fake that confidence, ask questions. I used to be really nervous about asking questions. I didn't want to look dumb or feel dumb, but everybody on the crew teaches you, takes that chance. Like, we all are learning together, so don't let that stop you from, you know, learning what you can learn in this awesome situation with this crew and this job. It's just a really good experience. Take it all that you can, try out different positions. You know, I started out doing camera work when I was in my undergrad, graduated now I'm doing graphics. So I have a whole different set of games that I get to play with that I did when I was in undergrad with going through the camera stuff. And, you know, if I had it been like, okay, yeah, I could learn that, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, if I just stayed scared and not asking questions, I wouldn't have made it very far.
I would say the one thing that I want people to know about Sports Crew is it's real world broadcast experience in a live broadcast environment for students. So it's an opportunity to work in an exciting role and an exciting occupation It happens all over the world. Live sports broadcasting happens in every country in the world. You can do it right here as an undergraduate and get paid, and the experience that you get is every bit as powerful and real as the experience you would get broadcasting a Major League Baseball game or an NHL hockey game. They have more equipment, but they're doing exactly the same thing, and they face the same challenges we do, which is it's always 5 minutes before a broadcast when something you've never seen before goes wrong. And it's the mark of the pro crews that can sort that out, work around it, fix it on the fly, whatever, but pull off a great broadcast even though everything may not be perfect behind the scenes.
To get on the Sports Video Crew, email John Young at isu.edu, he's the Sports Crew Director, or myself, James DiSanza at isu.edu. We will get you started immediately, get you on the payroll, and you'll be on the cameras from the first day.